Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. I welcome you to Learning with Fun World class. This is Ruxana Akhtar, and in our today's class, we are going to learn about past form of verb, especially the regular verbs. In our previous class, we learned about regular and irregular verbs in detail. So you can watch the previous class from the link in the description box. So we need to know what is past simple verb. Past simple verb means past form of verb, okay, and it describes an action that has happened in the past or that took place in the past. For example, yesterday I walked in the garden. That means the action of walking or the verb that I have talked about, walked, is already done. Past simple verbs are of two types. The first one is regular verb and the second one is irregular verb. And in our today's session, we are going to learn about the regular verbs only. So what are regular verbs? Regular verbs are those that end in a D or an ED to indicate an action or an event in the past. For example, chop. The past form of chop is chopped. This is a regular verb as it ends with ed. Then fry, fried. Good. Regular verbs are formed by adding ed, d, or ied to verb's base form depending on the last letter of the verb. Look at the screen very carefully. Our first verb is subscribe. This is the present form or the base form. And what is the past form of subscribe? It is subscribed. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you if you have already subscribed. So here is the rule number 1. Try to listen to me very carefully because this is our rule number 1. If the verbs end in a consonant, we usually add ed to form the regular past simple verbs. Look here, we have got walk, W-A-L-K, walk. This is the base form or the present form. And what will be the past form? We will just add ed to the verb walk. So we have got our past form of walk, that is walked. Okay, so if we get consonant, we will just add ed. This is very important to remember. Listen to me very carefully and stick to the lecture. Open is our verb and we will add ed to it. Then we will get the past form of open, and that is opened. Open, opened. This is rule number 2. If the verbs end in a vowel, especially e, because all the time you will get e, we usually add d to form the regular simple verbs, regular past simple verbs. Okay, so here if you get vowel, you will just add d because e is already there. Dance. You can see e is already there. E is a vowel. Can you remember what are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Okay, if you cannot remember that, then obviously watch the video of my articles. Okay, so the past form of dance is danced. Danced. Look here, I have added d to the verb dance to make it past. Now this is rule number 3. This is very important. Look at the screen. If verbs end in a vowel and a consonant, we usually double the consonants before adding ed. Chop is our verb. Look here, we have got the vowel before the consonant. Okay, so it is ending like consonant, then vowel, then consonant, a sandwich structure. So we have doubled the last consonant, C-H-O-P-P, and we have added ed to make it past. Here are some examples, more examples, so that you can understand it very clearly. Consonant plus vowel plus consonant. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to double the final consonant and add ed to make it past. Chop is our verb. We have already learned about it, and we have done like this, chopped. So here are more examples. How can you do this? Okay, so look at the first one, wag. W-A-G, wag, and the past form is wagged. look here, we have got a vowel before the consonant. Okay, that's why we have double the last consonant. Then hug. Oh, that bear is giving the little girl a hug, that monster. And the past form of hug is hugged. Look here, we have double the last consonant G and then we have added ed to make it past. And look here, the structure, H is a consonant, U is a vowel and G is a consonant. Then the next one, present form is clap and the past form is clapped. Then sip, sipped. Look at the word very carefully. S is a consonant, I is a vowel and P is a consonant. That's why we have doubled the last consonant as per our rule and then added ed to make it past. Okay, our next rule is rule number 4. If verbs end in a consonant and Y, we will remove the Y and add IED. So look at the present verb here. The present form of verb or the base form of verb is cry. So we can see that there is a consonant before the Y. So what will be our job? We are going to remove the Y. We're going to punch the Y and instead of Y we will write I and then as usual we will add ED to make it a regular simple past verb. Okay, so then we have got the past form of verb and that is cry. Oh, I am crying now. Are you crying now? No, you seems to be very happy. Now consonant plus Y. Look at the structure. If you have got consonant then plus Y, what we are going to do? We are going to remove the Y and instead of Y we will be writing I and then add ed to the verb and we have got the past form of the verb. Okay, so here are some examples of this rule. Hurry, hurry. Are you in a hurry? And what is the past form? Hurried. Yay. Then present form is bury. Bury is the present form. We are going to remove the Y and add I and ed to it. Buried, bury, buried. Okay, then the next verb is fry. And what is the past form of fry? It is fried. Look here, we have removed the Y and instead of Y we have written I and added ed to the verb to make it past. Then carry. You can see that man is carrying the big horse on his back. Carry and the past form is carried. Then copy, copied. Okay, so here are some exercises for your better understanding. Okay, let's see how can you do in this exercise or in this exam. Look here, the first one. The dog dash his tail. The dog is wagging his tail. We can see on the screen. So, as a clue, you have got wag. So, what we are going to do? We are going to double the last consonant as we have got a vowel and before a vowel there is a consonant. So the dog wagged his tail. Now we are moving for number 2. Are you ready for number 2? Oh well, I can see you are very ready for the number 2. Look here. James dashed the hot tea slowly. Sip is our clue. Sip is our option. So what we are going to do? We are going to double the last consonant as we have got vowel and a consonant before it. And we have added ed to make it past. James sipped the hot tea slowly. Number 3. Jane dashed her new teddy bear. Make it past. Hug is our base form. What we are going to do? We are going to double the last consonant as we have got vowel before it. So our answer is hugged. Then number 4. The scouts chopped the wood for the fire. Chopped. Exactly. Our answer is chopped. The children clapped their hands for joy. C-L-A-P-P-E-D. Okay. Now number 6. I dashed to catch the train. I hurried to catch the train. We have removed the Y and added I and ED to it. Okay, our number 7. We had dash bacon. Fry is our clue. So what we are going to write? We had fried bacon and eggs for breakfast. Do you love bacon and egg? That's good. Now number 8. Kate dashed the heavy basket all the way home. Carry is our option. So what we are going to do? We are going to remove the Y, then add I and ed to the verb, and we have got the past form carried. And the number 9, the dog dashed a bone in the garden. We all know that dog loves to have bone. So buried is our correct answer. Okay. Now number 10, Bill copied the words in his notebook. Copy is our clue. And our answer is copied. We have removed the Y and we have written I and added ed to the verb to make it past form. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you everyone for joining with me. See you in my next class. Till then, have a very nice day. Bye bye everyone.